welcome in, Aries. How's it going? We're just doing a little smudge really quick before we go ahead and start your reading because we had a couple of readings before you. All right, so we're going to be using our Gilded Tarot deck to get 4 cards for our Aries today. Thank you so much. And the day, October 7th, all right? 4 cards. We need 3 more. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Income and Justice, Aries. Fool card next with the 10 of Cups. All right. 9 of Swords. Who's out here not sleeping, anxious? We have the 2 of Cups and the Judgment card for the last one. So love has got you tired, down, and out, huh? I only asked for 4, but we're going to take those last 2 because I feel like it wanted to be here, especially with the 10 of Swords here. So I'm getting real energy that the Aries that I'm tapping into at this very moment is going through it. All right. Coming out of a very interesting time. Let's go 3 cards from our Psychic Tarot deck. We have intuition. Fire sign Aries, man. 2 more cards for our Aries, and then we can get on in here. Mental conflict, and guys, 2, 2, 2. So we balancing, huh? I asked you for 2, for 3. I'm not gonna take those, so we're gonna take this one that just came out. All right, light. Now, you guys, you know what's so funny? One of the other signs had a light as well. All right, so bottom of the deck, we have disruption, and they had disruption too. Okay, so what we have here is our Aries are being, you're about to take a courageous step, right? And so whoever the Aries that I'm coming into, the 10 of Swords here, you're feeling burdened down, you're coming to a point of healing, right? You're noticing that everyone else around you is healing, and you're starting to realize that, with this mental conflict here, maybe I'm the person that's been slowing myself down, right? So I see an Aries who has had a little bit of trouble sleeping at night. You're worried about this love interest that you've had coming in and out of your life. You're wondering if they're coming back or what's gonna happen. But outside of that person, there's an Aries here who is definitely going against their shadow side, right? So you're trying to figure out what is the right way for you to look at things, right? Because I feel like the Aries that I'm coming into, you're starting to realize that, maybe perhaps I could have been wrong. You hear how that sounds? Perhaps. You feel as though you knew better here with the intuition. There's a part of you that is debating whether or not, whether you should approach this person, whether you should go back to this person. So this situation, it seems as though it really changed a lot of your life schedule when things ended, when things didn't go the correct way. I see a few of you might have had a child. So when this separation happened, you were wondering if you made the right decision. You wonder how this person is doing. You also just do a lot of wondering about things that are outside of yourself. But what's coming here is that you're going to realize with this Knight of Pentacles and the Fool card, you're going to realize that your mission right now is to focus on yourself, right? And then so you're going to tune into what you could have done differently. And this is where you begin to heal. Right? So the Aries that I'm going through, you're beginning to heal. You're taking the swords out of your back about the things that you regret, the things that you felt like you could have done differently. And now you're approaching the situation in a new manner, right? So you're trying to think too, how was this other person feeling? Because the Aries that I'm feeling with disruption right here at the bottom, you came to a point where you were like, I don't care what nobody say. I was right. Nobody was, they did me wrong, and you weren't looking for anything because you felt like you couldn't have done anything differently. But now, with you being introspective and looking at yourself, you're seeing the ways that you could have changed just a little bit, not even a lot, just little tweaks of how you responded to this person. Maybe this person made you super aggressive, and you all of a sudden started being argumentative, and you were like, where is that coming from? Well, now you're starting to see differences in yourself. You're starting to be able to hold your temper more. You're learning to just guard your mouth and just watch and keep going. And so there is why hope is here, because there's hope because you're reaching your inner knowledge, your inner knowing, okay? You're reaching to the point where you understand your own balance, Aries, and that is great. So I feel like this is where you want to be, especially in a situation where you are wanting balance, okay? Because this mental conflict is keeping you up. Your mind is going, because there's this inner knowing in you that this is your person, or that this situation isn't done yet. And you know what? For those of you who don't want the situation to be over, it's just time for you to reflect with this light card and really figure out, what role did you play? What are the shadow parts of your childhood that you haven't taken time to uncover yet? Because once you do that, I'm telling you, with this light here, you'll be right on the money. So I don't know if you guys watch the other videos, but like I was saying, I definitely do take time to check on your twin flame. All right, so how is Aries twin flame doing at this moment? And guys, it's only a portion, because I just like to know, we all like to know how our other person is doing, right? Sometimes we're mirrored, and sometimes they might be off on a tangent too, which could be causing you to feel a little bit crazy, you know? So let's just check in with them, but we don't do anything crazy here on Creations by Tia Saya. So how is their person? 6 of Cups. Okay. 6 of Pentacles. 2 of Wands. This person is looking forward to sharing with you. This person is looking forward to y'all future. I think your person is actually more prepared than you are at this point, because we have 6, 6, and 2. So they've kind of already done the change. They're already headed. They know what they're looking for now at this point. Perhaps you haven't even met yours, but I will tell you this. You have a lot of 2 2s and 6s. So you had 4 2s out here, which means that this is partnership. Not only is it partnership, but just you getting to a point where you're looking at things in a more positive light, because for a really long time, that's not what was going on here at all. Your mindset was hurt. You were down, you were out, and that's okay. That is all part of the process. But once you feel that, you have to get through the part where you heal, okay? Where you look at yourself and you say, I am not my mistakes. I am way better than that. So that's how your person is doing at this point. So now, Aries, before we end up, we're going to ask for a card from the Angels Abundance so we can get, as a collective, what our Aries need to know, and then we'll be done. Thank you so much, Spirit. What do you have here for Aries? Deservingness. Oh my gosh. So Aries, you are really beating yourself up about the past, okay? It's okay, okay? We all got a little light and dark, okay? But the point is that you have judgment here, which means that you see yourself. You know what needs to be improved, and that is more than the first step, because the first step was denial. You didn't even see you had a problem, but you do see your problem, and you understand the impact that you had on other people, and so there's no reason for you to feel bad about it or let it drag you down or feel like something else should have happened to you. You are exactly where you need to be, okay? No matter what situation you're in, there's this deservingness that you need to understand, that love is still yours. Opportunity is still yours. Just keep listening to the light. Cut this mental conflict that you have going on here. I feel like there's just a little bit more that you can do for yourself, you know, as far as making sure that you go out for a walk and appreciating the sun on your skin type deal, okay? So you deserve the world, Aries. Don't beat yourself up about this. This is really coming for you whenever you decide to take this leap of faith on yourself, okay? What's coming for you is balance, okay? There's a lot of self-love that's needed here for our Aries. So guys, that's what we have today for our Aries. Once again, thank you so much for tuning into Creations by Tia Saya. Go ahead and like, share, and subscribe as you please, because you know I'll be here. So we have, once again, before we clock out, my last thing to say to you, Aries, is clean energy food. So as a person, something that's going to help you clear out these mental conflicts that you've been having and get you to feeling more deserving is if you decide to eat more clear foods. Okay, so avoid dairy, calm down on sugar. If you eat a lot of soda, try to avoid soda and drink more water. There's just a need for you here to kind of cleanse so that way you're able to get your thoughts corrected so you can heal just a little bit faster than what you're doing, so that way you can see yourself just a little bit clearer. Because when you're done eating, you shouldn't feel sluggy. Okay, you should not feel sluggish when you're done eating a good, healthy plate of food. Okay, and I'm not saying healthy by the size, but healthy by what's on the plate. All right, guys. So that's our last advice for our Aries. If you have any type of Aries in the sun, moon, rising, here you go. Let's work on that diet. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning into Creations by Tia Saya. It's been real.